Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle, and in this video I'm going to be talking about planners. I know, again. But if it's not your thing, hopefully I'll see you on the next video. Alright, so this planner in particular was a pre-order that I ordered from Yoseka Stationery. I placed my order on August the 8th, and like I said, it was a pre-order. It specified that they would be shipping them out possibly in October, and I received mine on September 30th, so it was a little bit earlier than expected. But yeah, so like I said, I did order it from Yoseka Stationery, and this is my order. I have gone through the trouble of taking it out of the box. I have also removed the packaging for your comfort and mine. And here we go. So this is the Midori Hibino planner in the A6 size. It is a beast. It is a thick girl. And I'll get into it here in just a second, but I just want to first kind of go over what I received in my package. So here is a freebie sticker, which I love a good freebie, which is awesome. Thank you, Yoseka Stationery. I did get these little postcards in here. This one, it just shows some of the Hobonichi things that I guess they're going to have for sale on their website, as well as some information about the company. And I actually really like this because there was a little personal note down here that is absolutely handwritten, because I was like, oh, look at that. It says, thanks, Michelle. Enjoy planning in your Hibino next year, Daisy. And thank you, Daisy, because that was really sweet. I didn't even notice that when I first opened it, and I thought that was so cute. Thank you so much. Also, they included a little art print postcard, which is super adorable. Has I don't know who the artist is on this. Does it say? Amaru for Hobonichi 2024. Oh, that's really cute. It's got some little Hobonichi things in here. So it's got a pencil board, it's got a cover, and it's got some pens, which is pretty standard in a Hobonichi order, which is the Uniball Jetstream. It's got this little spoon, which I think was a freebie a couple years ago in your Hobonichi order from the website. But we're not talking about Hobonichis today. We're actually going to be talking about this Midori. So let's just kind of move on, even though I think that that is really cute. Okay, so a A6 size is 4 by 6 inches. And yeah, let's get into it. So this one is a monthly block, daily on 2 pages. And it has 768 pages. Yikes. So from what I've read, it is in the Tomoe River paper. First impressions that it's really flexible. It's interesting. Okay, let's go ahead and take this little jacket thing off so that you can see it. And at the time of the filming of this video, I believe these are still in stock on the Yoseka website, and they are selling for $64 USD. So yeah, all right. The texture of this is really nice. It's kind of like a faux leather type texture. It's not super smooth, but it's not really irritating, and it's not really pebbly. So yeah, it's meant to mimic leather, I suppose. It is very flexible. You can bend this back a little bit. I'm not sure how that looks at the end of the year. I'm sure I could probably find some Instagram accounts that might be able to give you a look of what it looks like within the full year. One in particular that I really like to follow is Philoplan, and I'll provide a link to her Instagram feed down below, because I actually looked to her Instagram feed for some inspo. And honestly, she was the one that gave me the FOMO to order this planner. If you were around the planner community for any amount of time within the last year or so, you probably knew that this thing was hard to come by, as in could not find it anywhere. And when the pre-order popped up, I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and get one. All right, so this particular color is the blue-green color. I know that this year it came in 2 different colors, which was camel, which was kind of like a brown color, kind of similar to this. And this was the blue-green color. Kind of reminds me of like a mint, maybe sea glass, I'm not sure. So let's just open it up, and on the inside you have this really interesting choice brown color. And here is this 2024 Hibino Midori. All right, since I have not previously owned one of these, I really couldn't tell you a lot of the differences between this one and the prior years. I have heard that there's a couple different things that people were upset about. Some people liked that this 2024 and the little book embossing here was here vertically. Some preferred it to be horizontal on the spine. And see this? It is a little bit of a thick book. So I imagine that the cover is a little bit on the thin side because the book itself is so hefty. All right, so back to it. This is the first title page, really interesting. This is cream colored paper. It looks like it has the text in maybe a sepia color, like a dark brown. And we have the month at a glance right here in the front for 2024 as well as 2025. These are in the Monday start view, and some people might appreciate that. I do, for example, and some people might not. So if that's not your thing, you know, maybe you might want to consider that if you are looking into this planner. It does appear that Sunday is highlighted though, so it's just like the end of the week in this case. It looks like there's some holidays highlighted, but I'm not 100% sure why they're highlighted. So I don't know if those are Japanese holidays or what. Okay, so that's interesting. All right, so future log. We have a 2024 future log, and we have 12 months on this, so you could probably write some birthdays, some anniversaries, any upcoming events or projects that you may want to keep track of. And the monthly block, it looks like it starts for December 2023, so you did get that month here. If you want to start pre-planning, it does look like it sections off each individual week, so while this does not have any weeklies in it, you may be able to do some weekly planning by using these little sections. It does have some sections here on the bottom as well, kind of explains what each individual icon for the moons means. So you have a new moon, a half moon, and a full moon. It does look like it has some writing here for specific holidays, but like I said, I'm not really familiar with Japanese holidays, so I couldn't tell you. And we go into January 2024. And it looks like it goes all the way. Yes, okay, so it goes into January 2025. So you do get a couple of extra months in here. All right, so day one does start on January the 1st, which is on a Monday, which I don't know about you, but that is really satisfying. Although it does not have any monthly separation. Like there's not a title page for each individual month. I'm not sure why that is. I mean, the dang thing is already 768 pages. What's really 12/6 more pages really going to do? But I don't know. Maybe they decided against it. All right, so it is a day on 2 pages, which really kind of drew me in because I was like, you know what? This is really cool. You can write down a few different things here in the hourly section. You can have a task section, and you can have other sections. It does have these little dots at the top where you can divide it into 4 different sections. Has a monthly view here in the corner, very, very small though. You can pinpoint what day you're on here, and it does have it underlined and highlighted. It also tells you right here what day of the year you're on. So this is day 1 of 366 days of the year. So it looks like we have a leap year. And that's interesting. So if you ever want to know what day you're on, it'll tell you, okay? It does say Monday here, very, very faint. It does give you some weather options if you want to make note of the weather, as well as a couple of little lines right here if you want to make a quick note, maybe some to-dos. I'm not sure. Yeah, so it goes in for the entire year. It does have these little areas for tabs here on the side, so you can see which month you're on, or if you want to place little separate tabs on there, you can. All right. And yeah, I mean, it is a thick book because it does have to accommodate a lot of pages, but since the Tomoe River or something similar to it, paper is very, very thin, it can accommodate it without being extremely, extremely large. So I don't know. It's whatever your preference is, really. So if you think that this is too big, or if you like to put a ton of stickers and things, I don't know. I don't know what that's going to look like at the end of the year. Personally, I've thought about using a planner that is just pen only, very, very minimal stickers, like not going to bulk up too much at the end of the year. So this is why this was an option for me. I don't know. I mean, oh, I didn't see this. Okay. So you do get 2 bookmarks, and this one comes with a brown bookmark and a looks like a dark green, maybe just because this was like a blue-green color, and you can use those to divide up your pages. There's no weekly views. Like I said, this is just monthly and daily. And in the back, we go all the way to December 31st. And you get one page here and one page here. So 2 pages for notes. That's really all you're going to get. It does have a little bit of information here that you can use, personal memo, so you can put your name, your address, any additional information that you would like to keep here. And then you have another back section. So for me, I like to put some sticky notes. I might use it for that. All right, so here they did include a little pamphlet. So it says how to use the Hibino. And it is in Japanese, but you get the idea. So you can divide it up into different sections and use it for whatever you want. So like I specified before, you could use it for journaling or some notes or drawings. It's plenty of pages. Maybe that's why they didn't include any additional note pages. Oh, here you go. So you can write today's diary, some memos, keep track of your hourlies here, your to-dos, or anything else that you want to list there. It is in the 2.5 millimeter grid. So yeah, if you write really small, that might not be a problem, but if you write big, you might want to take that into consideration as well. So it looks like it is in the 24-hour format, so like military time format here. It specifies the date, the month, and day of the week here in the corner. Gives you little weather options. Yeah, so that looks pretty cool. All right, so it's pretty simple. It looks like it would be very, very functional. And if it's something that you're looking into, I would recommend buying from Yoseka Stationery. Very, very cool company. Received it in perfect condition. Didn't have any issues with my order. And so far, so good. I'm personally not sure if I'm going to use this. It is a top contender. I've thought about using either an A6 or a week size for my everyday carry. Not really sure where I'm going with this. If it's something that I'm not going to end up using, I probably will go ahead and put it on the buy sell trades, or maybe even sell it on Instagram if anybody's interested. So check back with me. All right, I think that's going to conclude this video for today, and I hopefully will see you on the next one. Later.